Focus, Insights on the Southern University Ag Center. Eating right is what we all should do, but are we watching what we eat? A nutrition educator at the Southern University Ag Center will tell us about the benefits of eating healthy foods and how to stay on that path as a lifestyle change. Also, Dr. Jacqueline McComb, a research scientist at Southern, will be speaking with us about a $500,000 grant that was awarded to Southern for research on the Mississippi Delta. If you live along the Mississippi Delta, you should watch this segment to see how it may affect you. We have an agriculture legend in the building today, the first chancellor of the Southern University Ag Center, and this person was inducted into the Louisiana Agriculture Hall of Distinction in March 2024. If you don't know who this person is, this is one segment you won't want to miss. I'm Dexter Newman. Keep it right here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey Jaggy, did you tell Jaguar Nation about our sun beef? Some of the most nutritious beef grown on campus. This is how we grow Jags.
Welcome back to Focus, Insights on the Southern University Ag Center. Eating right is what we all should do, but are we watching what we eat? We can start by following a healthy eating pattern, which includes a variety of nutritious foods and drinks. It also means getting the number of calories that's right for you and not eating too much or too little. Welcome, and today we have with us nutrition educator at Southern University Agricultural Research and Extension Center, Evan Igana. Thanks for being with us today, Evan.
Thank you for having me.
Evan, Move Better, Eat Better. Tell us a little bit about that. Is it a campaign or something? Please explain.
So the Center of Excellence, which I work under, stands for Center of Excellence, Nutrition, Health, Wellness, and the Quality of Life. It is a partnership funded through the USDA in the 1890 Foundation. Our center works collaboratively with North Carolina A&M University, Tuskegee University, and the 1890 Foundation. Through the Center of Excellence, we do research, teaching, and also extension. So we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Oh, okay, great. So you're saying you want to touch a little bit more on Center of Excellence?
Yes.
I'm going to go into the SU.
Yes.
Okay, go right ahead. Please tell us about COE.
Yeah, so the Center of Excellence, we work closely through those universities. We're actually going to an ARD conference in April to present our research that we have. And then also we have our SU Together, which was formerly known as Sisters Together. And it's a program centered to help educate students and individuals in the community to make better lifestyle choices in relation to nutrition, health, and wellness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember when it was just Sisters Together, but that's great that you guys have incorporated men as well in there to target.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's good. More inclusive.
Yes.
What types of food are typically included in the demonstration?
So we take normal food items or recipes and make simple modifications to make it healthier for the community. So we've done a few food demonstrations as far as pizza. We did that last summer with a council on aging. We used biscuits and we did like turkey sausage and whatnot, just healthier options for seniors and also people in the community, so they're not using so much fattening items and just giving them an alternative, basically.
Oh, okay. Healthy living, lifestyle choices you're offering to people with this. Not so much as weight loss program. You guys are not.
No.
Okay, because I understand, so many people are using the injectables now. I won't call out any names, but that's an issue at this time in media and in the news. Okay. Are there any education components or information provided during the demonstration?
Yeah, so usually for each class that we have a theme as well. So for the theme topics, as far as healthy eating, physical activity, we also have ways to improve your overall health. So if we do have a physical activity, we try to do a demonstration as far as like one time we did line dancing. So it was somewhat of a physical activity, but also incorporating the music in it as well, and the culture as well in the South. So we did that. And then for nutrition topics, we'll say I guess limiting sodium, and then also eating more fruits and vegetables. We tried um, to focus on my plate, of course, with the 5 different food groups, and then trying to incorporate that in also the food demonstrations that we do.
Okay. All right. And as far as the age group that you target with healthy eating and lifestyle, what is there a certain age group you're targeting or what have you?
So we cater to all of the ages, as far as in elementary school, high school. We do the students, of course, at Southern University, and then also adults and seniors as well. So we have a whole wide range of teaching components that we can cater to the individuals. So if we teach everyone.
Oh, okay. So no one's left behind with this.
No one
Anybody?
is left behind.
Oh,
No.
that's great to know that. So listeners, you hear that. So don't worry if it's a child, bring them forth. They have some information to try to help out
Exactly.
healthy eating and lifestyle choices. And you mentioned about the deep South as far as dancing and all that. Just to touch on a little bit, I'm pretty sure that's like your 2-step type stuff and other types of dances that could be involved just to get you up and moving, exercising, some type of move about. Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the students for the College of Ag, Brian, he was teaching the rest of the students how to do like the Zydeco dance and the line dances and whatnot. I'm not a dancer myself. I don't really line dance that much, but we do have students that help us out if we need them.
Oh, that's great that they'll jump in and participate.
Yes.
I want. Do they have to get grade points on some type of?
Oh no, they're
not necessarily. That's good.
No, not necessarily. They're here for the fun and also for the free food. I always tell the students when it is on campus that the food is provided through the university as far as the grant that we have. So most of the time they're able to take some of the food home with them. So
that's good. That's a good incentive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evan, as far as getting in touch with you, how could those that are listening or watching, how could they get in touch with you for more information?
So we have our director, Miss Kiana Kelly. I can provide the email address for her.
Great.
And then also Brittany Howard, she is the project coordinator. And then myself as a nutrition educator. And then we also have Cornelius. He deals with the planning and whatnot for the gardens. So Cornelius Jackson. So either Kiana, Brittany, Cornelius, or myself, Evan. If you want to contact us, reach out to us and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Okay. And mainly, I'll just throw it out as far as with emails here at Southern Ag Center, it's usually the person's first name with an underscore, then the last name at sucenter.com. So anybody listening, that's all that you have to do. Okay. No, that's great.
Yes.
Any words you'd like to say before we close the program, this segment?
No, I love what I honestly love what I do. I love cooking and I love doing food demonstrations and also teaching people how to live a healthier, better lifestyle. So it makes me happy with what I do. But also, if you ever need any food demonstrations or some nutrition education for anyone in your community, we can travel within the state of Louisiana. We can travel, but if you need us, we'll come.
Well, that's it for us today. Evan, we thank you for joining us. And
Thank you.
welcome to come back. We'll be bringing you back again on this program. But this was a wealth of information to those that didn't know what we offer here at Southern University Ag Research and Extension Center.
Keep it right here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey Jaggy, have you told the Jaguar Nation about our winemaking program? We have partners like Darjan Jones Wine Company and the McBride sisters working with us on research and curriculum opportunities. This is how we grow Jags.
Welcome back to Focus, Insights on the Southern University Ag Center.
We have with us today Dr. McComb. She's a research professor at Southern University. Welcome, Dr. McComb.
Thank you, Mr. Newman. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. Dr. McComb, let's get right to it. As a research professor at Southern, you were selected, along with Dr. Crystal Vance, to participate in the Mississippi River Delta Transition Initiative Consortium. You all have been awarded $500,000 as part of a $22 million multi-member consortium led by Tulane University and LSU to seek ways to save the lower Mississippi River Delta. In that statement, save is the word that stands out. What is the issue with the Mississippi River Delta at this time? Could you please explain to our listeners and our viewers?
Okay, sure. First, I'm going to start off by just kind of giving a general introduction about what the consortium is. Like you stated, it's basically 14 institutions, the leading institution being LSU and Tulane, decided to see, okay, well, how can we support the lower Mississippi River Delta, kind of focusing in on the socioeconomic systems and also the ecosystems as well. And then that way we'll be able to build a foundation for an increasingly diverse coastal research community. And so what we hope to do also is to provide richer human solutions that will address the future of the Gulf environmental and societal changes within that region. And so despite all the research that has happened in the lower Mississippi River Delta, or the Bird's Foot region, as we like to call it, there's a lot of uncertainty regarding its future sustainability that we're really concerned about. For instance, we have increasingly intense hurricanes, we got rising sea level, we have basin climate change, and also diminishing river sediment. So there's a lot of modification that has happened in that river channel, and it makes it quite difficult for like navigation and also increasing energy costs. So all of this are major concerns that are really focused in that area. And so a lot of more recent research and what we hope to kind of accomplish in this proposal, amongst everything, is to demonstrate that the lower Mississippi River Delta is already transitioning rapidly, but how can we mitigate some of this degradational pathways? And, you know, how can we show others how threatened it actually is within that Gulf Coast region? Now, a lot of these challenges are really clear, and it's been happening for a number of years, but the state of the knowledge and the predictive tools to address them are really inadequate. So that's another component that we hope to address with this proposal. And so a lot of that we may think about is, okay, what questions can we also answer? We want to think about the future trajectory of the lower Mississippi River Delta. You know, what type of environmental collapse can we kind of highlight? You know, what form of collapse? So, you know, there's not a lot of ongoing research planned. So this is kind of like to start that off. We're hoping to work with government agencies to fill those knowledge gaps and to also provide, you know, data to predict the transitions that will likely occur and that can impact that landmass and that river corridor area. Not only just the river and the corridor area, more so the hosted communities, the industry, like I mentioned, navigation, but overall the entire ecosystem. And so that ultimately came about in the concept with the Gulf Coast Research Program. And so that's to address those issues as well.
Okay. All right. Good job with that. Now, of course, how did you get involved with such an impactful project?
Initially, we worked with the Office of Sponsor Program at SUBR, and LSU, we already have like these collaborations going on with both schools. So we thought that this would be a great opportunity to meet and discuss such an important project. Like we talked about the slow decline of that area. And so our initial proposal, we submitted to the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine, which is they're a private nonprofit institution that provides opportunities to research critical knowledge and fill those gaps in the knowledge, and also provide funding opportunities to respond to those critical research needs. Now, within that institution, you have that the Gulf Research Program, and that's the one we were targeting. So we already have our pre-existing collaboration. So we say, okay, well, let's target the Gulf Research Program and see how we can fill those knowledge gaps.
Okay. And Doc, with Southern being a part of this, along with Tulane and LSU, are any other HBCUs involved?
Yes, there'll be Xavier, there'll be Jackson State. We also have Xavier, Jackson State. We have Alcorn as well. Amongst a few of the other institutions, there's about 14, but right off the top of my head, those before that I mentioned included ourselves.
No, that's fine. You don't have to name them all, but it's more than just Southern involved.
Yeah, more than just Southern. Like everyone along that Mississippi River that has that direct connection. Here at Southern, the Mississippi River is quite literally in our backyard. So that was an avenue that we were looking at, that also, okay, what schools are along that corridor or within that region that we could look at? And then the next step was saying, okay, well, what scientists can we also involve within within a diverse background within their studies, but also diverse backgrounds within the academy. So the academy was really strong on that effort, involving all the schools, not just selected schools, but all schools, no matter, what stage of institutional higher learning they're in.
And Dr. McComb, look like you have your hands full with this. But of course, congratulations to you all that were selected to be a part of this consortium. And I know we'll be getting more reports from you some type of way through our website, suagcenter.com, or we'll be bringing you back to the SUAG podcast to give us some more information on and new developments on what's going on with it. Okay, Dr. McComb, thank you so kindly, and we'll be seeing you around.
Okay, thank you.
Keep it right here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey Jackie, did you tell the Jaguar Nation about the awesome work that's happening in our human nutrition department? We partner with friends like Go Cairo and Kroger to improve the health outcomes of our community and our friends in athletics. This is how we grow Jags.
Welcome back to Focus, Insights on the Southern University Ag Center. Welcome, and we have with us today the first chancellor of the Southern University Agricultural Research and Extension Center. He is now Chancellor Emeritus. Also, he's been inducted into the Louisiana Agriculture Hall of Distinction in 2024. He's the first African American to be placed in the hall. Let us welcome the one and only, the legendary Dr. Leodrey Willliams to the show. Dr. Williams, first of all, congratulations on being the first African American to be inducted into the Louisiana Agriculture Hall of Distinction. And we thank you for joining us today. How you doing, Dr. Williams?
Hey, how you doing, Newman?
Oh, doing pretty good, Dr. Williams. Glad you could be with us. I'm excited about this today. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Dr. Williams, what was your reaction or your feelings when you knew that you were going to be inducted into the Louisiana Agriculture Hall of Distinction?
Well, I knew all along what my efforts had been, and this was a recognition that someone else in authority or someone else in leadership roles had also recognized accomplishments. It's somebody had to be first, but that's not nearly as important as not being last. That there are others who have outstanding achievements, and they'll be recognized as well.
Dr. Williams, you have an extensive resume in the field of agriculture. You've worked for over 50 years in it. You've served from the state to the federal level. Please give our audience some of the capacities that you have worked in.
Oh, goodness. I guess in professional work, you know, it started as assistant county agent for work with Negroes, and this was in 65, January 1965. I just got out of the military and came out and applied for a job and got a job as assistant county agent up in Richland Parish. I had never been to Richland Parish before. I had to get a map to really see where Rayville was, and far north as I had been was Natchez, Mississippi, I think, to visit a cousin at Natchez College or something. And but other than that, I had not been anywhere where I was going to work, so I didn't know anybody there. I did know the vocational agriculture teacher in that parish that I had seen at state conventions with New Farmers of America and with the Southern University Livestock Show, things that had brought me in connection from high school to agricultural events at Southern University. But this was it was a great, anywhere we went was a big job for me. It was somewhere new because I hadn't been anywhere of any significance.
Okay. And what about on that on your federal level as far as agriculture?
Well, we started, you asked a minute ago, but it was the county level, then in the state level, based on some of my accomplishments and needs at the state level, was able to get a promotion to come to from the county agent's position to that of specialist when the program began at Southern University back in 1971, 72. The position opened up when Southern was included and funded for extension work. Mr. Leodrey Willliams was the first administrator of the extension program, and I applied for that position as an agricultural specialist and was able to get it and help him put the program together at Southern University. And I was then, I think, associate county agent when I came to Southern as an ag specialist. And it just started growing from there, from the county level to the parish, state level at Southern. And this was a joint state office kind of position with Southern and LSU. And what was unique about that, both schools in the same city. And we don't have that anywhere else, where we have the 1890 program of the Southern University of the Historically Black Institution and the 1862 program were in the same city. Sometimes they're miles apart, sometimes different parts of the state. And it made it very easy to work together because we were only about 11, 15 minutes apart, and could meet on a regular basis. And, and we had the desire to make it work. Yeah.
That's great.
Your question was on the federal level.
Right.
Yeah, from the state level, you had to end up working with people on the national level and being involved. And we were successful in doing this. And it made the whole program more holistically, because what you're looking at in extension is that funding from local level to county level, county, local, state level, you have state funding, and then federal level, because much of your funding, federal funding, you have the three different levels This took place during the, I think, basically during the Clinton administration when we began this program. And from the state level, based on what I had done at the state level, people were asking me to participate on the federal level and given opportunities. Nothing comes without opportunities, but
Right.
to take what I knew from the success we had had at the state level and connect it with the federal. And it was it made it more inclusive and understandable of what extension was really all about. Extension is the educational arm of USDA. It not only just talks about what you're doing in extension, but it makes you knowledgeable of what other agencies are doing. And I don't know anything I would do differently. I've had the opportunity to travel from and to consult half around the world in agricultural education, adult education, and the importance of the land grant system and actually applying what we have taught at the graduate level at LSU. I've been a consultant in the land grant system idea of teaching, research, extension. And some countries, if I wouldn't try to name all of them because I'd leave some of them out there, but from Sierra Leone, Liberia, help with the educational program in Ethiopia, of restructuring the educational system there. In South Africa, I can sit back and just marvel at some of the things I've been able to do that I didn't know existed when it was time to do them. But I can look back now and see where it was successful and how much fun I actually had while I was doing it. I'm pleased with it. I'm just grateful to God for the ability, for the opportunity, and for the success that I've had working in agriculture.
Yeah, Dr. Williams, that's a true blessing, no, Doc.
Thank you.
A career like that. Yeah, everyone wishes for that, I would imagine,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Williams, we thank you for taking time out to be with us today.
Okay.
And we hope something was said that will inspire someone to go into the field of agriculture. And we hope we have encouraged those that are majoring in agriculture to continue on and to have a prosperous career. Doc, do you have any parting words you'd like to say before?
No, just that to our young people, don't be afraid to take the chance, thinking that you can't do it, or you don't know what the job is, or you don't know enough, you're not smart enough to do the job. If you don't do it, someone less qualified than you will do it. So take the chance, take the risk, apply the things that you've learned at Southern University or wherever you go to school. Learn how to apply it and stay involved with your community and your people, and not just for yourself, but for all those you care about and those who care about you. Okay, thank you very much, Dex.
Oh, it is good words, Doc. And those that are just joining us right at the end, we've been speaking with former Chancellor of Southern University Ag Center, Dr. Leodrey Willliams. He's now the Chancellor Emeritus, and he was inducted into the Louisiana Ag Hall of Distinction in March of 2024. Until next time, I'm Dexter Newman, and to everyone, please take care.
Thanks for watching Focus Insights on the Southern University Ag Center. For more information, go to suagcenter.com.